Yeah, it is. All right, so I don't know if you noticed, I haven't done a couple videos in a while, and that wasn't just because it was the end of the season. We decided we were having such a great time that we wanted to expand to something bigger. So what did we do? We can't just buy anything super new and run with it. Really don't have the money for that. So we got something a little bit older, and it's a 2001 2655 Bayliner. It has a 5.8 liter V8 with a Bravo 3 out drive. Things gets up and move. It goes 40 mile an hour, and that's no slouch for a 7,500 pound boat. Has a forward aft berth with like a dinette, and then like a shower and like a head area. It's kind of dirty right now. We kind of left it uncovered while we were working on it. Oh, kind of let the cat out of the bag. So we took it out the first time. Yeah, you want to sit on my lap? Oh, so good, thank you. So we took it out the first time and had a lot of fun. Roll clip. But when I got it back home, I changed the oil in it, and this happened. So trying to figure out like what that was, my father-in-law and I did a compression test and found out that we weren't firing on all cylinders. 2 cylinders were flat. There was nothing. Hey, what are you doing, kiddo? So we found out they were flat. 0 PSI on 2 cylinders, and then 3 others were only at like half PSI of the other that were good. So it was only running on like 5.5 cylinders. So I was contemplating what to do. And the only like most reliable option was do either a new engine or a long block. Well, new engine was about 10 grand, and new long block was only 2,200 to start. But by the time I started adding on like all the extras and everything, hoses, water pump, starter, alternator. Hey, get out of there. By the time I started adding everything else on, it ended up being about 5,500. I don't think that was too bad for a brand new engine with pretty much all brand new accessories. So really looking forward to taking this thing out. I've had my wife's garage. I probably started that off with the wrong way of saying it. I had the garage tied up for like 3 months because work really picked up, and I started working like 70-hour weeks. And so really looking forward to get this thing running, get this thing out on the water. And I got to do a break-in, so got to break in oil in it, and I plan on running this thing hard. I'm totally freaking stoked to run as much gas through this thing as possible. So I'm gonna be that guy on San Diego Bay doing 40 mile an hour up and down the bay. So let's go have some fun. Down here.
Okay. Car holes are open.
Can you close them?
Yep.
after some running around, I got looking in the bilge, and man, I got oil all over the place. And I'm trying to look and see where it's at, and it's this nice new break-in oil that I planned for a long time to run in this engine. I was gonna run it hard to break, seat the rings and everything like that. And it's throwing it all over the place. I checked the dipstick. There's still some oil in there. I took some extra oil with me, so I threw that in there to make sure that, we didn't run this thing out of oil, but it's spitting oil at the bottom there. And I get to looking at the timing cover once I got home, and I could see that there's a sensor hole for this. Well, the block that I got was for carbureted or fuel injected, and mine was carbureted, so I didn't need this sensor. So this really set me up, and I was throwing oil all over the place.
Yeah. All right, just be ready to winch us. I'm coming forward and just tell me when to stop. Is the line?